In the year 1492, a momentous event unfolded that would forever alter the course of history. Christopher Columbus, an Italian explorer sailing under the flag of Spain, embarked on a daring voyage across the Atlantic Ocean in search of a new trade route to Asia. Little did he know that his journey would lead him to the shores of the Caribbean, where he would make a discovery that would change the world. Christopher Columbus had stumbled upon a paradise, unlike any he had ever seen. The Caribbean islands were a treasure trove of natural beauty, rich resources, and indigenous cultures that had thrived for the centuries in harmony with their environment. Despite the initial friendly encounters, tensions soon arose between Columbus and the indigenous people of the Caribbean. Misunderstandings, cultural differences, and the desire for wealth and power would ultimately lead to the conflict and exploitation of the indigenous people. Columbus's voyages unleashed a wave of colonization across the Caribbean islands. As European settlers established plantations, forts, and trading posts, the indigenous population were displaced from their ancestral lands, forced into servitude, or driven to the brink of extinction by disease, warfare, and enslavement. The impact of Columbus's voyages reverberated throughout the region, shaping the destiny of its inhabitants for centuries to come. The introduction of European diseases such as smallpox and measles decimated the indigenous populations, leading to a demographic collapse of catastrophic proportions. Meanwhile, the transatlantic slave trade brought millions of Africans to the Caribbean, where they were subjected to brutal exploitation on sugar, tobacco, and cotton plantations. The legacy of slavery continues to cast a long shadow over the Caribbean, influencing social structure, cultural identities, and economic disparities to this day. Today, the legacy of Christopher Columbus remains a subject of debate and controversy. As societies grapple with the complex legacies of colonization, slavery, and exploitation. While some celebrate Columbus as a bold explorer and visionary pioneer, others condemn him as a symbol of oppression and injustice, calling for a re-evaluation of his place in history. Despite the profound suffering inflicted upon the indigenous peoples and enslaved Africans, the Caribbean emerged as a melting pot of cultures as European settlers, African slaves, and indigenous people intermingled and exchanged ideas, language, and traditions. The fusion of diverse cultural influences gave rise to a vibrant and dynamic society that defied categorization and epitomized resilience in the face of adversity. And so, the story of Christopher Columbus and his impact on the Caribbean endures as a cautionary tale and a testament to resilience of the human spirit. It is a reminder of the complexities of history and the imperative to confront and reckon with the legacies as we strive to build a more equitable and inclusive future.